Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Advancement Center, to the world of magic and miracles, and happy, happy, happy New Year in this new 2024. I have to say, I experienced the most unusual coming in of the new year. I worked on New Year's Eve, and there was a point, it was very, very busy, probably all day. And then at a certain point, I suppose the sun had gone down, I guess it was dark, and everything went hush. There was this quiet everywhere, and everyone was noticing it, and we were sort of looking at each other like, "What's going on?" And for me, it was exciting, even though some felt it was ominous, because there are also dark clouds forming in the sky. But I was excited, and I didn't know why, and it got a little busier as the night went on, and it was actually a really fun evening for me for a lot of different reasons. I was working, and I didn't want to be anywhere else. It was a joy. So, the next morning, New Year's Day, I wow, did I sleep late? And by the time I got up and made my coffee and went to sit on my sofa in the living room to enjoy it, the sun was beaming in on me, and it was absolutely gorgeous. And as I sat there looking out over the town of Solvang and the hills and the beautiful sky, everything felt new, like everything had changed. And all of this I'm describing are are their feelings, but they were very pronounced, very clear. And this time is so much fun because as all of us realize our freedom to create the future, and I can feel it. I can feel the I don't know how to describe it. Maybe it's like painting a painting, or it's like I don't know how to describe it, but it's something new is in our hands. And like if you're making a sculpture with clay, you put a little bit of clay here and a little bit there, and it slowly grows and changes, and at any moment you can just decide, no, I want to change it over here a little bit. And it's what feels like is happening here on planet Earth in each of our lives, in the life of humanity as a whole. I just got a view of this beautiful blue jewel called planet Earth. And it goes beyond, out into the outer reaches of the universe, beyond all worlds. It just, this new feeling, this new creation exists, and it's still growing. And it's fabulous. And I just saw that perfect little wink and smile from the Creator, who's extraordinarily happy because of how far we've all come. And he's saying with a wink, it's about time. So, welcome to this new year. of beauty, of love and happiness and joy and warmth and kindness and celebration. The celebration is beginning on a new level right now as we just go flying forward into this new existence, this new beautiful life. I'm so glad you're joining me, whether it's today or in the future, because it's so much fun to transmit this message and this energy and this incredible field, which just keeps growing. And it's getting harder and harder to describe. But welcome to your new life. Oh my goodness, there's so much. I just see, as I sit here, all these little, it's like pictures, like in the cartoons when they had the bubble over the head of a character. It's like I get these bubbles of pictures of moments that are like bubbles, as bubbles, you see them and they're full of color and then they pop and little sparkles fly everywhere. That's often what happens when I sit here. I just get pictures from every which way. And I just got a picture of getting to spend time with my mother at Christmas up in the Sierra Nevada foothills, and how lovely that time was. The magic of that beautiful connection. And then I come back and I go to work on New Year's weekend, and there's more connections. And it just keeps going. The part of the beauty of what I do for work is I have this great good fortune to meet people that come from all over the world, to re-meet them as they return and come visit us again. And it's so much fun when someone comes back maybe a year later from the last time they came to visit, and I get a big hug and a comment of, "Oh, we were hoping you'd be here." There's a lot of that going around. And isn't it funny how this life is choreographed? I suppose as you've lived more years on planet Earth, you see more because you've got more behind you. And for me, I see this brilliant choreography of this life, how things come around 40 years later, how things manifest, things show up in your life that were a part of your being, but not your life. And then next thing you know, there it is, and you're living it. And you look back and you're, oh my gosh, I saw that all those years ago. And here I am living what I saw. Well, this experience is going to be happening at a faster rate. There's going to be more and more moments when you get a very clear picture of something, and before you know it, you're living it. It could actually be seconds apart. So there's a lot more fun to look forward to in this new world, this new life, because the time between So the creation and the physical is shortening. That's good for me because as long as I remember being here on planet Earth, things have always moved way too slow for me. I've been very impatient about the rate at which I see something and I go, no, this way, as in balancing something out or flipping it around or whatever the circumstance or situation. But it could take a very long time before the physical manifestation would actually present. But that's changing. I've experienced it many times already when you, and it's not necessarily a big feeling. It could just be a very clear fraction of a second awareness. Oh, like doing a painting or doing some creation. You look at it, and you stand back and you go, no, that needs a bit more color. No, that needs to be this color. And you just change it. And then you sit back and you gaze over your creation and you go, ah, there. That's it. So we're all doing that now. It's a natural part of this new flow because we're not working at anything. We're just enjoying our life. And this is a part of the enjoyment. It's simple awarenesses as our bigger awareness just keeps growing and expanding, and we see more, we can feel more, and it's glorious because the more is just incredible every moment of every day. So I just delivered something that I see as a fireworks display in its energy, brilliance, sparkles of light going everywhere, further than you can imagine, full of life, with colors and just beauty beyond. I think that may be all for me today because I feel like that's something that is still going out. It's not going to stop. It will touch everyone and everything here and out past infinity. And it will go on forever. And in it and with it, it carries for each and every one to have the most perfect life, perfect health, and magic future that you can possibly imagine. Thank you for joining me on this beautiful, happy new day in 2024. I am Genya.